Excellent news, the bottom carousel on the Amazon Influencer Program has returned. There is both a top carousel when you're on the product page where you can see the images, and then at the bottom of that, then you can see this thing that'll say how many videos there are. You click that and it'll show a bunch of videos. This is where Amazon Influencer videos show. Also, if you scroll down really low to the bottom of the page about where the customer reviews are, you will also see the bottom carousel, and this has a bunch more videos, some videos that were shown at the top, some that are not, and there's a lot more slots down there. Amazon has been testing a lot, removing that, moving the placement of it since about September 12th of 2023, all the way up until Amazon Big Deal Days in October 10th, 11th, around then. For basically that entire month, they got rid of that bottom carousel completely. You couldn't see anything there for almost everybody, and the people that could see stuff pretty much just saw customer reviews, not Amazon influencer reviews. So is this something to really celebrate about? Are people going to really be able to make that full-time income with the Amazon Influencer Program like they were several months ago? People are going to be balling out of control with this? Well, here's my answer. This is absolutely positive, and there are positives to this, of course, increased earnings, but there's also things that I wouldn't say are negatives, but things that you should consider going forward when it comes to the Amazon Influencer Program. So first, let's talk about the positives, because this is great. This means that a lot of videos that didn't fit on the top carousel, if it was 5 influencer videos that were already there and you made a video on a product, whatever it happened to be, then your video just wouldn't show up at all unless it knocked one of those off, which is not super likely for it to happen. But there's 10 or whatever slots on the bottom carousel, so you can fill up there. And sometimes some of the videos from the top carousel do not show on the bottom, so you can be in that bottom carousel even if you couldn't fit on the top. Additionally, if you're on the bottom carousel, you can show up for related products. So I have a few products in particular where I pretty much never sell that unit itself, but I sell a bunch of related products, and some of them are more expensive than the one that I actually made the review on because they show up in the bottom carousel for related. So when they took that bottom carousel off, I lost a ton of commissions because those weren't selling anything anymore. And a lot of my things that have dropped off of the top carousel, well, now they're wasted videos because I wasn't getting any money, but with the bottom carousel back, now I can get some money from them. Another massive improvement that this makes is to people in certain categories. A lot of categories I'd say action figures, stuff like that, like toys, some food, clothing, certain furniture items. There's a lot of categories that there's just no video at the top. Either there's no merchant video, the merchant hasn't made a video for it, or just videos are just not accepted. And a video can go on the top from the merchant, but nobody else can make videos to go on the top carousel. Well, for all these different products, if you go to the bottom carousel, there's actually a lot of Apple products that are like this as well, where they just won't allow anything on the top carousel. The bottom carousel, you can still show up there. So this kind of goes a little counter to one of my previous points in one of my last few videos where I was talking about if something doesn't have any videos on it, there's no merchant seller video, then maybe don't waste your time reviewing it. Well, with the bottom carousel, if you are reviewing everything that you have in your pantry, everything that you have available, your toys, your action figures, just every single thing that you have, then it is possible now to return to the bottom carousel and actually have your video be seen. Is it efficient? Is it worth the time? Depending on how much it costs, depending on how much the commission is. I still don't necessarily think it's worth your time over putting the reviews that you have on YouTube or your website or something like that, but that's what I'm going to talk about more in different videos. Either way, this is an absolute win, and honestly, it sucks pretty bad that Amazon got rid of these for an entire month because it really tanked people's commissions drastically. But the fact that they put them back makes me think that maybe Amazon's you know what, these are actually kind of bringing in a decent amount of commissions. Maybe we should consider this. It's possible that Big Deal Days didn't do as well as they wanted it to, and this might help them. And I'm sure that they got a lot of data from that. But how should you approach the Amazon Influencer Program going forward? That was the positives. These are the kind of negatives, but things that you should really think about. Number one is the bottom carousel is not actually back for everybody. It depends on what browser you're on. I've seen some people, they don't see it on Chrome. Some people see it in Edge, Microsoft Edge, if you even knew what that was. Some people only see it on mobile, but they don't see it in the app. Some people only see it on desktop. For me, when they were first rolling this out, I didn't see it at all, any platform or anything that I used. So just remember that this is not universal. Just because you see the videos doesn't mean somebody else does. And this is a recurring theme that I think a lot of people just bring out blanket statements, even the title of this video, just because I knew that, it's something that everybody wants to see, but everybody doesn't see the bottom carousel. Everybody doesn't see the top carousel, and everybody doesn't see the bottom or top carousel on every single product. But the second thing to consider is that this really should be more of a giant wake-up call than anything else. The fact that Amazon could just slash your commissions by over 50% just overnight overnight. And it's not like, oh, well, they lowered the commission percentage. It's not like the prices of the items went down. They didn't technically change anything within their terms of service. They're just throttling how many views you can get by making videos appear less often. It's kind of like being shadow banned from a platform where you just straight up get less impressions. It's a similar thing here, except everybody got shadow banned. So this is Q4 2023 right now. So I would absolutely continue to make videos for the Amazon Influencer Program. Like I was saying, maybe an hour a day is a good amount so that you can make a really good video that can actually stay on the carousel for an extended period of time. Don't worry about doing like 10 or 15 a day. It's not about mass quantity, because if all those 15 videos that you make in a day fall off the carousel when somebody else makes a better video that's more engaging, that gets more conversions, then those videos were a waste of your time. Fortunately, they can still live on the lower carousel as long as they keep that. But because we've seen over the last year, over the last few months especially, how volatile this program can be, because Amazon can remove the top carousel again, they can remove the bottom again, they can change it to customer reviews, they can move it under the customer reviews if they want to, the bottom carousel. With all the volatility, sometimes you make $3 a day, sometimes you make 30, sometimes some people made up to like $100 a day, then they've dropped all the way down to like 15. With that type of volatility, it's something that you don't want to put all of your eggs in one basket for. So first of all, I might make another video about this specifically, but I would not quit my job for the Amazon Influencer Program, at least not right now. Like, I honestly never, but definitely don't do that with all this volatility. But when it comes to a content creation perspective, since we're in Q4, Black Friday is coming up, Cyber Monday is coming up, but you still do have some time. It's really important to start a YouTube channel. If you don't have one, post your videos to there. It's ideal if you pick a niche, but post your videos to there. Start trying to get some subscribers, start trying to get some views. Put the Amazon affiliate links there. Make sure to disclose them the way that Amazon says. Start a blog. You can do this pretty cheap. Put your reviews there. This way, if Amazon does make massive changes again to the program, you can still be making money from ads from your blog, from the affiliate links that are on your blog, whatever type of website you have, and on your YouTube channel as well. I have my own YouTube channel specifically for tech reviews, got my own website, gets, tens of thousands of views every single month. If you're interested in learning how to diversify your income in those types of ways, YouTube channel, blog, other avenues like that, consider subscribing to the channel because I'll be talking about that a lot here in addition to the Amazon Influencer Program. Also, I've got an email list where I send out monthly tips. Link to that is in the description. Hopefully this bottom carousel is here to stay. My name is Omari from cashwhileyousleep.com. See you in the next video.